Well then, Christmas come early.
Illuminati is a thing you need to watch out for. They want to depopulate and slave us so much more. World domination, I'll get into that later. I'm hardcore, fierce and sexy. You're just a hater. You deserve the ridicule because you're an absolute zero. I'm the keeper of the chalice, a rock and roll hero. I'm not an idiot nobody listens to, because I'm not a failure in life like you. Let's talk about Bill Gates and the mark of the beast, and the orgies in the streets at the Catholic feast, and Bill and Hillary's human trafficking ring, and George Soros got the money to pay for everything. Socialism is for losers, working for the devil, chumps that can't fight, they ain't on my level. It takes an evil one to try to debunk and doubt it, so I'd rather die than stop talking about it. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out for the Illuminati.
What's good, my people? It's your boy in the building, MC Too Tall, with another episode of the MC Too Tall Show. Don't forget to support, because it's viewers like you that keep this thing going. There is your QR code. Click to support. Anyway, Christmas done come early now, didn't it? According to the New York Post, a bastion of truth and hope, Fat Fani Willis has been disqualified from the Trump case. That was supposed to be her baby. Like Letitia James, she also campaigned on getting Trump. These people that campaigned on getting Trump. People that bill themselves as the anti-Trump. And they bring up these trumped up charges, no pun intended, against Donald Trump. Now, let me remind you, Fat Fani Willis, she's the one that hired her boyfriend to get in on the act. And they went on cruises, vacations, and all kinds of things on Georgia taxpayer money and American taxpayer money. She is a fraud. She is a fraud of frauds. And there are so many levels of hell. Where belongs Fani Willis and her Fat Fanny? This is very good news. This is going to be thrown out very soon. And you're seeing things just fall like dominoes. Just like dominoes. All day, watch them all fall down. All day, domino dancing. Shout out to the Pet Shop Boys. One of whom actually looks like my cousin Frankie. But anyway, this is very good news, and we're gonna be celebrating all the way through. It's like W after W after W after W, and it's like the duly elected president-elect said, you might get tired of winning, and you might beg him, please, Mr. President, we are so tired of winning, and Donald Trump is going to say, no, we must win some more, because a victory for him is a victory for all of us, because Donald Trump is not some ivory tower, rich and selfish human being. He is a true patriot who cares about America, who cares about having a strong military as a deterrent against attacks from foreign adversaries rather than a strong military for bullying tactics throughout the world, as was practiced by our last Republican president before Donald Trump. And we saw how that worked out. Those bastards put us in an endless war that the next president promised to take us out of and failed to do. And so here we are, step by step, inch by inch, making America great again. And I don't know how this is such a bad thing. It's very important that the United States remain a free and sovereign nation. It's important we try to keep our nose clean, try to keep our nose out of foreign affairs that aren't really our business, unless it concerns the safety of the American citizen. And I don't know how that should be such a terrible thing. What's wrong with wanting to make Americans safe and prosperous? What's wrong with wanting all Americans to have that pathway to enjoy their life, their liberty, pursuit of happiness, and yes, even achievement of happiness? What the hell is wrong with that? What is wrong with wanting the place where you hang your hat to be the best in the world? And we finally have a president that wants to do all that, and for years they've been putting these roadblocks in with these false allegations, of course, the fake Russian collusion, the impeachment over a phone call to the Ukraine president. I believe he was talking to the one prior to Zelensky. I forgot his name, but it'll come. Mind you, Ukraine was a government that Joe Biden strong-armed and insisted that they fire an investigator that was investigating his son. How un-American is that, to interfere with a foreign government? And they had the gall to falsely accuse Donald Trump of allowing a foreign government to intervene with the elections in this country. So, and they just took it and ran with it. Adam Schiff reading that dirty Steele dossier like it's his favorite comic book, adding to the plot, putting words in the president's mouth, claiming that it's merely paraphrasing. And it is purely disgusting. And how he won against an American sports icon to become Senator of the United States. A United States Senator out of California. This clown that was censured for his buffoonery is actually a senator-elect now. But you know what? We'll take that small L. We'll trade that small L for all these W's we've been getting. Like Fat Fani being disqualified from pursuing Donald Trump. in whatever bogus case she had against him in Georgia. Man, I remember when Georgia was such a nice place. I remember in 1975, I was 5 years old, but I was not yet 6 yet, because my birthday was in September of that year, when I actually did turn 6, so technically I was still 5. And me and my family, we went down to Georgia. It was my 2 brothers, my mother and father, my Uncle Henry riding shotgun, navigating, pulling out an actual paper road map, because this was 1975. Who heard of MapQuest in those days? Who heard of internet in those days? Let alone GPS or, you know, going on Google Maps on your phone. Who heard of all that stuff back then? We were in a 1971 Sportsman van, and in the back was my cousin Kathy. She was always quiet. I had a very quiet cousin Kathy, the daughter of my Uncle Henry. And yeah, we went down to Georgia to see my Aunt Frances, cousin Stephen. My other cousins were there. My cousin Frankie, that pet shop boy guy looks like. My cousins Janet and Diane, and they had this vicious dog named Ranger that wanted to tear my leg off. And then I'm going through pictures looking at how big this monster was, and the dog was about this big. And I'm thinking to myself, I was deathly afraid of that. But there's a lot worse things than a tiny dog named Ranger that's misconstrued as a vicious monster. You have real vicious monsters down in Georgia now, with big fat Fannies named Fani, who tried to take down an American president and a true American hero and patriot. But according to the Post, she's been disqualified, and praise God for that. See why it's important to have respect for God? And so on to the I say, respect God. Watch out for the Illuminati. Follow and share this content. Tell all your friends about me. Stay strong. Keep kicking that slang. It's your boy in the building. Hip-hop legend, recording engineer, underground rock and roll hero, MC Tutol. Be good.